My name is Josh Beck. I am the director of photography for the Secrets of the Temple.
Hey, I'm Dallin Dvorak, and I am the sound designer, Foley artist, and fight coordinator.
Hi, my name is Billy Duke. I play various stormtroopers, TK19692, Secrets of the Temple.
Is this when we first started
This
shooting?
was like the first, everybody joined together filming day. Yeah, and I remember drizzling a little bit on and off.
Yeah, I remember the sun poked its head out a few times and warmed us up. It was cold that day.
Everyone did a good job. Costumes look good.
No, is that you in the background?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, patrolling. That was me and Sean.
There was a lot of handrails that we had to avoid, which was
Oh,
kinda
those
tricky.
stairs were
Yeah, the stairs.
terrible in a TK outfit.
So, could you see very well?
No, can't see from about here down.
Well, we got Chase. We did camera work later.
The other DP.
Mm-hmm.
Though, kind of because of the scope of the project, we actually had, I believe, two other DPs. So it was kind of a challenge trying to make sure to be consistent with everyone, and took a lot of communication to make sure we all understood what was going on.
The Inquisitor outfit.
The Inquisitor outfit. I remember Lachlan was he wouldn't tell us anyone. He didn't show any of us. And so when he came on that day, I was kind of geeking out a little bit. Thought it looked pretty cool.
Really cool.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
it was tricky that day because, being such a small crew, we only had limited grip equipment. And so the sun kept coming and going with the cloud coverage. And so the person, whoever was standing there, they're holding kind of a diffusion to kind of soften that sunlight every time it came out.
Walking this line in our gear was difficult. With the rocks and the grade of the hill, that was difficult. But it got easier as we kept going.
Wait, which one are you?
Those are scout troopers.
Sorry.
I am a stormtrooper, and we're walking back down to reset.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Let's see, day 3. So that day, we started early in the morning, and it was colder, and so the ground was actually frozen. And so throughout the day, the ground started to thaw, and it became really muddy halfway through the shoot.
Yeah.
And I was walking with the camera, and I slipped, but luckily I protected the camera.
It was probably the most stylish move pulled with the camera.
It
Still
was.
to this date, that was pretty impressive. He set a high standard that day.
I fell
Saving
with
that.
style. But the wardrobe too. That was probably the biggest thing I was impressed in this project is, I guess, how serious Lachlan went to make sure everyone looked the part, and we had all the props, and especially with the budget that we had, I feel like it made it feel more real. I guess that's the right term to say.
Yeah.
And so
This is an unfortunate day just because of we're even closer to the road. You can see those cars. You see how
There's the car.
I'm not giving them angry eyes, but I'm trying to stare them somewhat down just to somewhat scare them. Like just go a little yonder.
Well, it's funny because people would be driving and then they would just stop. And
Yeah.
they'd just be watching us and we're like, keep going. Don't mind us. But
Dallin, I loved your intensity of everything you did. The energy that you brought to this movie. I could really appreciate that.
Oh, thank
If
you.
you're gonna do anything, do it 100%. You did
Yeah.
every day that I worked with you.
This very much is through and through. You can call it a lot of things, but passion project. We're using as much of stuff that has been part of our lives throughout most of our lives, and trying to create our experience and our vision mixed with that in a film. We're trying to almost make something that has been part of our lives, making our own quote unquote Star Wars film. And you just got to go all out. It's more fun. It's more fun that way.
ooh, day 4.
Man,
This was this was intense. This is
an earlier one.
this was the first night that we
Yeah.
did, which was just the camp, because I had brought a generator and
Oh.
I brought lights. I was ready.
Yeah, I remember
But-
the generator.
We only had one Joker, and when I went to strike it, the bulb was bad, so we weren't able to use that big light, which would have helped a lot. But I had some extra lights that we used, and we were able to get by, and I thought it turned out pretty good. Especially Summer walking up to the tent, I thought was a cool shot.
This was the first day a lot of us met Summer, and she was like really giddy and like really excited about her role. That her character is a lot more serious. So today, this was her first day on set, so she really learned the role today and really like hit it on the head about how like serious and strong she was. And
But basically, it was funny, again, with the limited lights that we had. I have, let's see, on the left side of the frame, we have one light backlighting the trees. Then there's one inside the tent. Then another practical, you can see where the fire is. And we ran out of light, so the one that's hitting James is actually a headlamp that we bounced into a board. So
great job, though. It looks like moonlight in a way. It's good.
All about using what you have, even if it's just a headlamp.
Here we go.
Day 5.
This is it.
Yep. This night was cold.
This night was cold.
I think I had 3 layers of thermals on that night, and it was still cold.
Still, I mean, you guys weren't
We got
moving
slaughtered here. Yeah, it got cold. Well, we were next to a creek.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
why it got so cold.
But yeah, they this troopers had a wonderful day. I feel like just because you guys were going all out, just shooting at them. And here it is. We did some of the. This is the latter end. We had a trooper fall in the background. Were we picking him up or something?
Yep.
in the
Yeah, you
background?
can
Yeah, he was on a pad. He was on a mat.
Yeah, we made sure that he fell on something nice. There was a few random rocks out there, so I didn't want him to. It was padded-ish back there with some of the bush or something, but.
What was hard about this scene though is like because of the stormtrooper outfits, like they can't really move that fast, or like it's not as easy as you think it would be for them to move. So we had to choreograph it in a way where it looked like they fell, but they didn't actually fall.
Yeah, we were just rolling back, rolling left or right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was
As you guys ran by.
as we ran by you with the camera.
Yep.
That blue. That's one thing that was really great that Lachlan wanted to do with having the actual lightsabers from that too, because you had the details for the characters, but you also got the actual like a saber with the glows. The movies actually do that, so we don't have to do that in post. That's legit, authentic light right there. But yeah, with fight coordination, one thing that we really liked the lightsabers that I really made sure that Kalen did, he had it a little bit higher to be able to help with the camera, so you can actually see it to get for the shots. But also because some of those swooshes would help be indicators for when the troopers to fall over.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's right.
Yeah.
So day 6, this was the first day I actually met Sean, the other DP. It was pretty cool. But yeah, this hallway we were shooting in, a lot of these lights were practical, and they gave this like ugly green color. So it was a nightmare trying to light because we didn't have that many lights, and so we had to fake a lot of things. And the thing with like cheap lights is sometimes they'll create like this flickering that you can see, and it's very distracting. So we had to do our best to not show any of the lights in frame, or not use those lights as much, or else that would be very distracting on the actor's face.
Spencer, what a phenomenal actor as well. He kept on throwing himself against the wall. I had to keep on reminding him, even in the outfit, because it's hard to do multiple things. I had to teach him how to fall and hit stuff, and he was a trooper. He was really good at hitting. A trooper.
Yeah.
Sure. I know I might still have a scar a bit, but if anybody knows the Darth Vader lightsaber, it's got a little part that sticks off, and it cut my hand open. It cut the glove, ripped it, and my hand was bleeding through it. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. So when we're in this hallway, in the outside of the hallway, just know Vader has a Band-Aid on, so I'm not bleeding all over the glove. So anyway, I had to hold it in a certain way. We actually all had to hold our lightsabers in a kind of uncomfortable way because they turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was fun. I mean, we really just used the light from the lightsabers to kind of light everything.
Yeah, I know this is me doing my acting stuff a bit. There he is.
Yeah.
What a goof! What a goof! This was a horrible realization of what I was in for with Lachlan having me be Vader. I couldn't see anything. It was foggy. I was drooling. It looked like with how much condensation there was. That room is so dark. I literally had to. How I taught the actors was, you learn your form, that you can do it by yourself, and you imagine the person in front of you. So if we fit you together, almost like 2 Legos, that if we fit you together, then you're flawless. You know exactly where to stop the saber. So there's me teaching them where I'm going to be stopping. That's where I'm going to be putting my arm. That's where you stop yours. That way we don't break the sabers. We don't actually get hit in the head, which I did a few times. I would have lost an eye. But it was so dark. So literally this whole fight, and even other actors, anybody wearing a helmet, they have to just remember their form, remember what they're doing, and they're going blind. Me throughout this whole fight, maybe I had help when their lightsabers went up, but before that, I just hope it hit
Oh, I love this.
that clash.
You can say you basically fought them blindfolded. Yeah, we appreciate you guys for watching.
You always do the liking, sharing, and subscribing, and hope you enjoy. Thank you so much.
Check it out.